Holy moly, gamers, we are so back, and oh my gosh. We're so back. And you know, like all the other times I said we're so back and I thought we were back. But this time, chat, I don't know what else they can take away from me, guys. And it's probably not wise to say that out loud. I do realize that that is not probably ideal. You like my shirt? Thank you. Hold on. I have lore to show you. I have things to share. I just realized that in my stupor, if you will, of trying to, get Project FIWB done before stream, that I forgot to turn these backlights on. So we're doing that real quick. Like, just real quick here. So listen, chat. I need you to recap this year with me. They took my PC away from me. We built a new one. They took my internet away from me due to a rodent eating my internet line. We got a new internet line. And last but not least, chat, they took my car away from me because a security gate crushed my car. But I am here to say that at least on paper, I have a new car. Kind of on paper, I guess I should say. So that was the entirety of last week, was trying to get everything sorted with the whole car situation. And I can confidently tell you guys that I will never go to another dealership in my life. I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid to say this shit. But oh my God. CarMax does it different. Like, listen, I want it known. We went to several different dealerships. We went to one that rhymes with Mamba. We went there, test drove a few cars. It was fine. It was like, there was nothing really to write home about for what the cars were. So I was like, ooh, this is going to be tough if this is the starting point. And then, we went to another car dealership, one that may or may not rhyme with, Loyota. Went there, test drove a really nice car, and I was like, hey, this is my max budget. I can't go higher than it. But like, this is the price range that we're working with. And he so very humbly called me poor. 'Cause he goes, hey, so we have one car on the lot, and that's it in your price range. And keep in mind, chat, my max budget was $15,000. I didn't think it was that low, right? So we test drive said car from the Loyota lot. Keep in mind, a used car. We're talking pre-owned vehicles, not even new. And I really liked the car. I thought it was like the best of everything I had driven. And I was like, okay, let's talk about numbers. Let's see what potential payments are going to be per month, all that kind of stuff. And we sit down at the table, right? And, you know, they've got all their documents, and this is where they start the pressure cooking, which is what I like to call it, where they add on a lot of stress. They add on a lot of pressure. They add on just a lot of mumbo jumbo to wear you down, so they get a better deal out of it, right? So keep in mind, chat, my budget was $15,000 going into said Loyota dealership. Test drove car. It was right at the $15,000 marker. And I was like, all right, see the numbers. He comes back with paperwork and tries to get me to sign for $19,000 and change. It was basically 20 grand. And so me and my mother look at each other, and we look at him and we say, now, sir, can you explain to me where this extra $4,000 came from? Because that is just not correct. Because realistically, you should only be paying for the car plus like your taxes, your fees, your licensing, all that kind of stuff, right? And he's like, well, there's additional fees. And I'm like, well, can you explain these additional fees and break down what is included in these? And like on the paper, it says add-ons, and then it says like $3,000, $4,000 worth of add-ons. And I was like, yeah, these little add-ons that are on here, can you explain those? And he goes, well, we already put them on. And I was like, that's great. What are they? And he's like, well, there's the thing where you can bring it back to us if you get a dent, and spots on your car. We can do stuff with that too. And I was like, right. So I'm just curious where if I tell you my budget is $15,000, how you are trying to get me to sign for $19,000. Because if it were like 15 grand and then plus, you know, the licensing fees, all that kind of stuff, that's different, right? Like, it's okay for me to go over if it's for that, right? But not for $4,000. And keep in mind, we had an old car that we were going to try to trade in that's literally just been sitting in our garage. She doesn't run well, but she turns on and she runs, is what I'll say. So we were going to trade in that car just for like additional things. And we were expecting to get like $2 grand out of it. And they were like, yeah, so we'll give you $500 for it. And we said, oh, 500? That's it? That's all we get out of this, right? And the thing is they took the keys to that car that we drove here. And so I was like, listen, this entire car and everything that is happening is out of my budget. I am not leaving here with this car. We would like to go home. And he goes, well, let me get my finance manager. Because I think the estimated payment they wanted me to pay for their first offer chat was like $279. And for those of you who do not know, we called around. You can lease like a brand new like Nissan Altima, something like that, for like $240. Leasing. So I went, now sir, how, if I have really good credit, right? Like really good credit, how am I paying more than what it would cost for me to lease a new vehicle for this car that has 100,000 miles on it and isn't even a car that was in the 2020s? You know, like it's about 10 years old, right? So then they're like, well, we don't want you to leave. Let's talk this through. Let's go get the financing manager. So the financing manager comes over and they literally had the keys to our car and we were stuck in this Toyota building without them allowing us to have our keys to leave. And it was only after we sat there for an additional hour and we told them no over and over and over and over again, that they decided that they were going to give us the keys back to our vehicle so we could leave, because keep in mind, they were closing. So, that was fun. That's timeshare levels of aggressive deal making. It's just, I think they were closing. They just wanted to get a last minute deal out of it. It's just really what they wanted to do. Because my mom was like, listen, why don't you figure out an offer and you just call us, because we're over it. And he was like, no, the manager's coming. The manager is coming. And we're like, all right, yeah. Right. Well, why don't you call us? That did not end up happening. Long story short, we left. And then I was at work the next day, right? And this customer came through and we were just making small talk, right? And I was like, so what are you doing this weekend? She's like, oh, I'm taking Timmy to soccer practice, that it's gonna be so great. You know what I mean? And then she's like, what are you doing this weekend? And I'm like, well, I totaled my car because a security gate crushed it. So I get to go through the car buying experience. And I went to Mamba, I went to Toyota, and I was not having a good time at all. And she goes, well, I have news for you. I went to CarMax and I will never buy a car another way. I picked out 3 cars that I liked online. I walked in, I test drove them. I figured out which one I wanted. They handed me the paperwork. I only paid for the car and the taxes. And then I left. And she's like, you should do it. I will never tell anyone to get a car from anywhere else. And I was like, well, I've never done CarMax before, so I guess I'll try it, right? So we go, and I find like a list of like 3 cars. I think it was 5, but then when we ended up getting there, there were only like 2 of the cars that I liked still in stock because they had already sold. And so I was like, fine, I'll test drive these 2 and we'll see what happens. And one of them was like magical and fantastic, and the other one was hot doo-doo caca. I mean that in the sense to where you could turn the steering wheel and the tires wouldn't move. So that was awesome. But the other one was really nice. And for what Loyola was trying to have me pay for, I got basically double the vehicle with triple the longevity. And just not even comparable. Right? And then the other thing too was the fact that if I was getting a like pre-owned vehicle, because leasing was just not in my price range, you know, I didn't want to get a car that felt like it was on its last leg and I was just waiting for it to die again. Whereas with this car that I was able to, you know, say that I wanted to get, it felt like I was getting like a new vehicle, which was really nice. Like it felt like it was at least like a 2022 model. It wasn't, but it was nice enough to where it felt very, very recent, you know? So long story short, like the car, we're waiting for the insurance check to hit our account because we had to mail the title and all that to them, and then they have to send the check to us, and it's a whole lot of just like waiting processes with insurance. So the car is on hold for me until we are able to hand them the check. So hopefully I should be able to pick it up before Friday. That is the goal. That is the life. But technically, on paper, I have a new car. New to me car. Car has been replaced, is I guess the technical term. So that's the really good news. It's just a matter of the fact that we basically are just like hopping back and forth between the 2 cars that we have, between like my mom and my brother. Vandy, you don't happen to be lurking right now, by the way, do you? Like, do you have me on in the background as background noise? If not, that's fine. I just figured I would ask a question while we're here. I need him to take me to work, chat. I need him to take me to work. So, potentially. We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't know how I'm going to get to work otherwise. So that's a fun thing. That's what makes this whole experience a little bit spicier than you would expect. Just a little bit. But hello to everyone who's coming in. I see all your lovely faces. It was just story time, you know. But hi, Danko and Kyrus and Madison and Raven and all the wonderful people in Logan. As a lovely reminder, everyone, subathon is this Saturday. I have been working nearly every single day from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to bed on Project FIWB. It should technically be done tonight. It's just a lot of like finishing touches, polishing, all that kind of stuff. That's really just going to be the rest of this week from here on out. But after tonight, on paper, there shouldn't be a night where I'm like going from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to bed working on it anymore, which is really nice because I reach the point where like my eyes get so exhausted to where even though I get a solid amount of sleep, my eyes like burn the following morning from just like looking at my computer screen forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So, it's an experience, but it will be done by subathon, which is really exciting, and I can't wait for you guys to see it because it's gonna be good. It like the ending of it, like I started getting really emotional actually. I'm like, wow, this is like my baby. it's here, and like I was like putting the little bow on it, and yeah, so it'll be really exciting. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. So that is exciting news. But as a lovely reminder as well, subathon will be on my Twitch and Vandy's YouTube channel. So If you guys are not already following my Twitch, be sure to do so. Mainly because if you guys choose to gift subs over on Twitch instead of gifting members over on YouTube, Twitch is actually doing Subtember right now, which basically allows you guys to get a discount on gifted subs. So you would technically be able to gift for potentially, I haven't done the math, but in theory, it should be cheaper for you to actually gift subs on Twitch than it would be for you to gift members on YouTube. So it still impacts the timer the exact same way. So it counts towards incentives, it counts towards everything. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're expecting to see it on my YouTube account, it is not going to be there. And you're going to be like, Linz is dead! Oh no! So, it's a time. It's a journey. It's a vibe, you know? So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's just been so much this entire week. Subathon. No stream tomorrow because we're seeing a concert that I've been very excited for, so I'm very, very excited to go to that tomorrow. Stream should be on track for literally the entire rest of the week, to my knowledge. I think tomorrow's literally like the only day I can't stream before Subathon. Unless something with my car ends up like making things take longer. Like if we're just stuck at the dealership for some reason. Uni! What? 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 What are we? Tee-hee? What do you mean by that? What do you mean, tee-hee? Thank you. I am safe. We're dealing with the car. I don't know if you heard the whole story, but I have a replacement car that's being held for me until the end of the week. But thankfully nobody was injured because it definitely could have been a situation. Oh, that hurt. Ow. How do you guys just sneeze all in one go? How does your body not break it up? That hurt so bad. Oh, thank you for the blessies, guys. Whew. That was exhausting. You guys do that normally? Words. But yeah, thankfully nobody was injured. It definitely could have been a situation where people were not okay to a very serious degree is what I will say. But thank you so much for the $100. It genuinely means so much. It is very just like beyond helpful in a very, very financially stressful time because buying a car is not cheap. Buying a car is very stressful. Everything about it sucks and is awful. So, considering the fact that me having to get a new car conveniently launched right before my 26th birthday, and for those of you who are in America, you know that that means not only are you responsible for now officially paying for your own health insurance, paying for your own car insurance, paying for your own vision insurance, paying for your credit cards, paying for your rent, paying for... Now I have a car payment and... No, I already said car insurance. And a car payment. So, me having to get a new car landed at a very stressful time. So, it genuinely means... Whoa, my gosh, the mic. It genuinely means more than you could ever know. So, just know that I am very appreciative of you, and it will definitely go towards a good cause of me not having a panic attack. Hopefully. Because I'm not gonna lie, the last few days waking up just with a panic attack has not been fun. It's not been good. Not fun for the whole family. It is a really invigorating way to wake up. You wake up quite fast when that is how you wake up every day. But we're gonna hope that that ceases because people don't deserve to wake up with panic attacks. So, thank you so much, gamer. We had to suspend a kid on Friday. Oh! Yeah, no, that's not good, Uni. That's not good. Especially after everything that's been in the news. Like, I don't know. Chat, this is a life lesson while I open the video game here of, please, if you have issues, with people, life, etc., it is never worth it to resort to violence. Ever. Ever. There are so many ways that you can solve problems. When I was in elementary school, they called it problem-solving skills. That included using I statements, such as, I feel sad when I am now responsible for a lot of payments I didn't want to be responsible for. And guess what? Communicating effectively and not resorting to violence allows for problems to be solved in a much happier and healthier way. Now, I know that may be shocking to some of you, but this is a life lesson that I can provide all of you with today. Sorry, I forgot which game we were on. We are, in fact, on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Hold on. I can make that stop. Make that madness stop. There we go. All right. Let us continue with lore and gameplay. Allegedly. Okay, it is working. Ba-dump, bump, ba-dump, bump. Dan! There's no message. That is Dan's thing, though. I forget that is the lore of Dan. Thank you so much for the $30, gamer. It means more than you could ever know. Thank you, thank you, thank you so, so much as I, like, get my entire life reorganized here. Obviously, like, same thing I said to uni. It's been a very, very stressful time, and I know that this entire stretch of, like, beginning of August to now has literally been, like, the worst time ever that I think I've just genuinely had in the history of, like, having a channel. In regards to, like, streaming consistently and just being able to do my job at a bare minimum level. So it means more than you could ever know, gamer. I am so appreciative of you, and I hope that you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Hi, Gabby. Welcome to the stream. Do-do-do-do-do. Sorry, chat. We're hydrating. Hydrating is important. Oh, also, shout out to whoever said that they like my shirt. I forgot. Sorry. I just had a brain blast. I got it from Walmart, and it's so cute. I never buy things from Walmart, ever. But I saw it, and I said, you shall be mine. It's covered in little ghosts, and it says, hey, boo. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's just covered in little ghosties. Ooh. Wait, Newt's here? Is Newt in the Shadow Realm for me? Whoa. What? Kirst? Can you see Newt and I can't? No, you hallucinated. Oh. So confused. I was like, wait a minute, did I just ignore Newt's message? No, we're good. We're good. All right. Oh, what a time to be alive. I fully understand car accidents and all that stuff. I went through it last year. I feel so bad. Thankfully, everything ended up working out for you as well because, you know, like, it's not good. It's not fun for the whole family. We're still waiting on the police report, by the way. Like, they just haven't given it to us, which does add a little bit to the spice of life. I can confidently say that much. It's just really not expected. Oh my gosh, hey, Zangoose. Long time no see, literally. All right, hold on. Let me give you guys a team recap because I think we all need it at this point. I think we can all smile and nod because the last time I played this stream chat, I just want to remind everyone, was when my internet went out. Like, midstream. That was the last time we played this video game. So, we need a checkup. We need a check in. And then at the very end of stream, we're gonna check out. Everyone following? Everyone following? Hi, Mariana. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty, so we have a ragtag team of misfits here. Our team is quite overpowered, and we have a lot of power in the box. So, we have lore. I feel like I have to hiccup. I apparently don't have to hiccup. All right. We have Twinkle Toes. Level 26, our shiny, lovely little chandelure. I am blocking it. I forgot I moved my camera. I can't remember what I moved it for, but let me move it back to where it was. I'm like roughly over here somewhere. Either way, we have Twinkle Toes, the chandelure. Careful nature, parental bond, has an ability with small, confuse ray, flame burst, and hex. We have Reginald, the Regigigas. Bashful nature, tinted lens, has an ability holding the old Gateau because it came with it, and I refuse to take away his emotional support, old Gateau. With foresight, dizzy punch, knockoff, and confuse ray. We have our starter. Is it a Porygon? I'll let you decide. The Solgaleo, level 26, hasty nature, torrent, has an ability with Sunsteel Strike, Zen Headbutt, Flash Cannon, and Wake Up Slap. We have Christy and a T, our lovely Pokemon Unite random. Shout out if you've played with them. They are fabulous and they smoke a lot of weed. Bashful nature, moody has an ability, low kick, headbutt, brick break, and feint attack. We have Zook, the level 19 Zangoose, hardy nature, huge power as an ability, holding the light ball with quick attack, fury cutter, brick break, and hone claws. And then last but not least, we have Ariel, the Sylveon. Timid nature, chlorophyll as an ability, holding the mental herb with draining kiss, quick attack, tail whip, and drill run. And that's our team that we've got going on right now. So, I do want it known, we do have parental bond and huge power on the same team, as well as moody and tinted lens. So, ability-wise, we're going crazy. We're going feral. All right, I need to see. I have 14 regular balls. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. All right. And now, chat, it is time to get an encounter before we do crazy trial of fire and dancing. I would go to the police station if possible. That's what I ended up doing. It would be different if the police station wasn't so far away from home. That is the issue at hand here. Because the police station is nowhere near my house at all. So it would genuinely be a situation of me driving probably like an hour away at minimum. At minimum. To get there, to drive another hour back. So it's just it's a whole thing. I've enjoyed the crumble cookies. I'm not gonna lie to you, Casey. I think it's next week. There's a fried ice cream one, and I am 100% saving the gift card for it. I looked at the like upcoming menus for it, and I said, now, I could use it, and I could get myself a peanut butter cookie, or I could wait. And then I could get the fried ice cream cookie. And I don't know about you. I do enjoy myself a nice peanut butter cookie. But there's something about the idea of eating an a cookie that is fried ice cream flavor that changes a lot. Not just about the cookie, but like to me as a person. Yeah, fried ice cream. That's what I said. Hold on, let me find it. Hey, Torterra, big fan of your work. Ba-da-bum. Oh, hey, Pokia! How's it going? Okay, so next week is raspberry cheesecake. Fine, good. If you're a cheesecake fan, you probably are loving it. I personally am not. There's a maple cinnamon square, which is a new flavor to them. There's a brownie batter. Sounds fire. Caramel pumpkin cake. Sounds fire. And then fried ice cream as a flavor. And I'm not gonna lie, chat, it goes kind of crazy. Because otherwise this week it's lemon cake, which is fine. Another one that's called banoffee pie cookie. I don't know what that means. Hello, I do be a lurky turkey. Vandy, I have a favor. Before you mute me and you sit in solitude, are you here? Are you here to hear my plea and request? Yes, you are. Fantastic. What are the chances and the odds and the probabilities that you could take me to work tomorrow and pick me up? What are the odds of that? What time? I'm so glad you asked. My shift tomorrow is a lovely 4-hour shift from 12 to 4. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, fantastic. Thanks, gamer. Yeah, it's not like an opening shift, if you will. It's not an opening shift. Yeah, insurance just hasn't given us the check still, so we haven't been able to like go pick up the car that's on hold. So it's been a time. It's been a time. We had a whole story time. Wait, why can't I leave? What is the lore? Oh, you have shadow tag. That's cute. I'm gonna need you to evaporate. But, I mean, we tried all day calling insurance, and they just didn't answer. Because our insurance lady is, one of the ladies of all time. I can confidently say that much. You also have chat attack. All right. Why do you hurt Pichu? I didn't want to. I did not want you to. Hi, Chills, though. I hope you're doing well. I will also have a oh, a lad. Chat, raise your hand if you forget it's a Pokemon. Me. If you forget that this pocket monster exists, raise your hand. I also work 4 hours tomorrow. But what are the odds that you actually go in? What are the odds that you actually go into said job? Thoughts? Thoughts? Okay, thank you, Vandy. I appreciate you. That's not a pal. It's an amigo. So I'll let you make that distinction there. I need to switch before you kill my friend. I had a train of thought that I was gonna say. Oh my gosh, hi Caleb. How are you doing, gamer? I hope you're doing well. Coob misses you very much. I also do, but like, he specifically told me today that he missed you, so therefore I felt the need to tell you. I just had to make that clear that it wasn't me just being like, yeah, so my brother misses you. I don't. And I almost cried. That's so sweet. But no, I did hear about the stresses, and I wish you guys all of the luck. I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you guys. And obviously, if there's anything that I can do to help, depending on like where things fall, you know what I mean? Let me know. Because obviously we have subathon and stuff happening, but if there's stuff I can do to help, I would love to. So just let me know. All right, gamers, I need Carablast nicknames. Send me your nickname suggestions. I wish I could take him up on y'all's offer tomorrow. I know. He's been trying to find someone to take it, and I told him that, like, originally when we thought of the plan that I, like, had reached out to you guys and tried to see if you guys could do it, and I knew that you weren't able to do it then. So he was hoping the turnaround would work. So. But I completely understand, like, why that's not the case. I am so sorry, you guys. Excuse my gameplay. Excuse my gameplay, for it has sinned. Alrighty. We have Fire Rod, Hot Cheetah, Lima Bean, Fried Ice Cream, Baja Blast, El Macho, Red Hot. Alright. Oops. I can type. Oh, sorry. I'm not doing the poll. Chat, I haven't streamed in so long. I forgot how to stream, by the way. I was literally typing the nickname in-game, thinking that I could do a poll that way. Believe it or not, that's just not how that works. All right, here you guys go. Here you guys go. Oh, that's supposed to say El Macho, not El Macho. I'm still getting used to typing. I took my fake nails off, and believe it or not, nails make a big difference when you type, so I'm used to typing the old way. And because of that, my keyboard skills have been questionable. You went to 3 last week? Are you alive? Are you a functioning human on planet Earth? Because, like, I have concerns, to be honest with you. I went to 3, she went to 2. I don't know if that makes it any better. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like that's still a lot of concerts for people to have at, like, one given moment in time. Like, I think that that's a lot. I could be wrong. And I could be proven incorrect. You got Shiny and Lomamola? That's amazing. Congratulations, gamer. All right, you guys voted for Baja Blast. So Baja Blast, he shall be. Baja Blast. Yippee! Chat, when was the last time you got Baja Blasted? Don't answer that. Baja Blast has hydration as ability and is holding a heart scale, by the way. It will be sent to the box promptly. Promptly. I will take that, though. Gimme that. All right. And with that, I don't think we can get another encounter. You heal me, right? I thought she healed me. Am I just fully healed? Is that the issue? No, I'm not. All right. I don't really understand, but I'm going to heal my pocket monster. All right, chat. Welcome to Totem's Den. This is our farthest run. If we lose, it is tragic. If we win, we continue the PB. No pressure, of course. In any way, shape, or form. Now, chat, I do hope that you enjoy dancing. Because I have fine footwork for you today. Are you ready? Also, hold on. This music goes kind of crazy when it's sped up this fast. I need you guys to be able to experience this because it's so obnoxious. All right. Right. The middle one. But how? A witch! It's so fast! He spit on us, chat. Are you gonna sit there and tolerate that? Because I'm not. You got crit swift and you avoid it. What a crazy turn of events. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on the whole family at this point, to be honest. Who in 2024 gets critical swift? Not most mortals, I can tell you that much. All right. It's fine. We got a crit in return. We're just not going to talk about it, chat. It's for the point of the plot. Levels. More footwork, more passion, more energy. Him. Derek. Oh, they're smiling. Crazy. Aloha! Look at this specimen. It's like almost overstimulating. The speed in which it goes, the frequency in which it is going into my ear holes. Beauty David. Listen, it's 2024, chat. We gotta respect the hustle. Beauty David, lost to Twinkle Toes. It's poetry, to be honest. My hiker friend was so pleased by your right answer, he simply had to battle you. Onward to the final dance. He's throwing it back. Now, chat, what's different about these dumpies? Perhaps the big Pokemon? The cherry Pokemon? Or the Pokemon with the bone? Crazy. More footwork! Okay, it's speed. It's speed. Okay, that could have been really bad. I was afraid for at least 5 seconds. At minimum. Okay. Who do you send in? That could be... I don't know how to take that. That could be good or bad. Okay, you want to have Thunder Shock, not Thunderbolt. Oh. Oh. So we no longer have an ability. Wait. So everyone now has Mummy. I'm so glad. Okay. Raikou, you need to go. Hi, Coda. What are you doing? We've been invaded by the dog. By the dog. Oh. Okay. The dog has left. Also, Logan, rate my Mopo draft team as of right now. It's Paldea National Dex. My team is Palafin, Mega Diancie, Thundurus, Incarnate. That's not bad. You got some solid picks on there for sure. You have some solid picks on there for sure. But hello, gamer. Thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate you. Let me tell you. I like how his little lights light up. That's kind of cool. All right. Oops. Wrong button. Anyways, that's your lore. I just wanted you guys to be able to hear the crazy sped up music and just how obnoxious it is. So. Just had to show it off. Yippee! Spectacular. Chat, did you guys know that you guys are spectacular? Has anyone told you that recently? Has anyone ever told you guys that recently? Because I'm here to tell you. By the way. But yes, Cube is so pure and love him. I just hope we see y'all very soon. We just got to get through the 28th. That's so fair. For what it's worth, my birthday's the 29th. Which is really exciting. So. I have a dolphin full of steroids, a Mega Rock Fairy, and a Thunder Genie. Like, what could go wrong? All three of them walk into a bar, then what happens? You know? These are the questions that you have to ask yourself. You know? My next pick was going to be 𝗏𝗏𝗡 𝗏𝗏𝗡. Is that as competitive? I guess I've never paid attention to, like, the 𝗏𝗏𝗡mons in competitive that much. Like, I know the Tapus were, like, insane. Primarina was nuts. But I don't think I ever paid attention to, like, the competitive viability of 𝗏𝗏𝗡 𝗏𝗏𝗡. Dare I say. Also, hi, Ariel. Hello, hello. Know the item. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry, and then I'm going to sob. In that order. Oh, he's gonna be Terra Captain. That makes sense. It's all coming together. All right, I think this is a different encounter, right? Also, why do my legs look like that? Is this a different encounter, chat? I can never remember. Also, hi, Evil Jenkins. Welcome to the stream. Thunder says my Z move captain. Wait, so you have Terra and Z moves in this league? How does that work? What is that lore? How does one progress? Like, do you just... How does that work? Hold on. Is Dynamax an option too? Or are you just doing, like, every single, like, option when it comes to, like, gimmicks? Two Crow with the 5 gifties. Dynamax is banned. Thank you so much, gamer. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Kate, congrats on your member. Kyle, congrats on your member. Wade, congrats on your member. Chills, congrats on your member. And Lilith, congrats on your member. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, gamer. I sent Vandy an IHOP gift card. I don't know if he was allergic to it, so it might order for you. He did tell me about it. I think we've just been waiting to, like, have the right opportunity to use it, but I am very excited. I'll probably use it during subathon, to be honest with you. That's probably what's gonna happen. I'm doing okay. This makes me feel like you're not doing well. This makes me feel like you're only like surviving and not thriving, and that's simply not allowed. So, am I intervening? I will intervene. I will. Don't think that I won't. Also, congrats to all the people who got gifties. Be sure to say thank you to Two Crow if you haven't already. And Two Crow, as per usual, if I can add something to my list that I have not been able to have a chance to catch up on since like 3 weeks ago, you let me know. My goal is to make a lot of progress on emotes during subathon. That is the goal. So, in case you guys weren't here the last time I talked about all that kind of stuff, if you're on my list and you're like, hey, you know, it's been at least a long time since I got an update on emote stuff, there's a reason. There's a reason, there is lore, and it is that I am doing my best. So art sections during subathon? Potentially, yeah. It's definitely not something I'm opposed to. It'll just be hard to, like, get back into it right away. Like, I definitely want to, like, get comfortable with it again before I try to, like, do anything crazy, you know? So, that's the main thing. It's just hard to go from, like, feeling really comfortable with it to not doing it and then being like, oh yeah, let me do this in front of people, you know? Oh, I forget. I have to go through your lore. Stinky, smelly people. Doing stinky, smelly things. Wait, you're stuck in the hospital, Kate? What? Are you okay? Hold on. I had no idea. Life has been life, but I'm doing all right and happy news. I'll send you my request in Discord. You're awesome. I'm sorry that life has been life. For what it's worth, we've also been having life be life. It's not exactly been ideal, but you know, we're doing our best. You know, we're surviving. I did actually survive. That was really cool. It was an honor to be able to survive that car incident. For sure. You could stop hitting my pocket monster at any time, actually. That would be really awesome. I'm sorry you've been doing lots of tests though, Kate. Those are never fun. Ever. To surviving in spite of life! Let's go! Thank you, Raven, for the 2 years, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Happy 2 years. It is an honor. It's crazy that it's been that long. Like, I don't know. I go in moments where I'm like, wow, I'm having a quarter life crisis. And then I have moments where I'm like, it feels like I have been doing this forever. I don't know. It comes in waves. Why is Shieldon so close to the camera? That's obnoxious. I was having fainting episodes for the last 2 weeks. What? You got admitted to the ER and then they moved you into general inpatient and been running every conceivable test they can and I'm assuming that means like they couldn't figure out what was wrong. That's so scary. Fainting is an awful thing. Like, I hate fainting so much. It is just such a miserable thing because it's such a slow process too. Like, it's never just like out. At least for me personally, right? Like, it's a very like drawn on process where I just feel all my senses go one by one. Like, my head will start ringing and then I get really lightheaded and then my stomach drops and then like my skin starts getting all tingly. So it's a lot and it's not fun. And then you just feel awful after you come back because your body's just like, what just happened to me? Oh my gosh, we got it. Chat, meet orange. Orange of the Fanta variety. Hi, Shadow. Welcome to the stream, gamer. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, hello. I get that really hot, dizzy, and tingly feeling. Yeah, no! What? That was quick attack. All right. Well, awkward and embarrassing. I didn't think quick attack would kill. I'm going to keep it so real, chat. I thought that was the weakest move I could choose. Alas. Quick attack was apparently not. Oh, I guess it was stab. But still. Yeah, Zangoose is a Fanta hater. Put it in the lore, chat. Document it. Clip it and ship it. Inconceivable actions. Sorry, I'm like really thirsty for some reason. It be how it be, though. Are we talking about deep fried Oreos? Yes. They're really good. Is Vandy here? He's lurking right now, but he's not like at my house, for what that's worth. I've never tried deep fried ice cream either. I want to try the crumble cookie flavor of it because I think it sounds amazing. But I know you can just get like fried ice cream and I don't know how they fry that. Like, how do you fry a substance that is like that? You know, because it's not exactly a solid, but I feel like if you put it, oh my gosh, the damage. But I feel like if you were to put it in like a fryer, it'd become a liquid. So I don't know how that works, but it's a little weird. Also, during that stay, I've now become... No, Kate, I'm so sorry, gamer. Sending all the positive vibes your way. That is so awful. I'm so sorry. I, like, literally despise that for you. I hope everything's gonna be okay. Sending all the love your way, gamer. You had fried cheesecake once? I'm not gonna lie, as a cheesecake not fan, I don't want to say hater, but I don't know. It's just, it's not the good, you know what I mean? So, oh my gosh, you're stunning. I'm glad you like it, is what I'm trying to say. Wasn't fried ice cream a staple at Chili's restaurants? If it was, I had no idea, and I absolutely missed out on it. Because I just feel like it has to be really good. Personally. Oh, and our summer hasn't ended. Yeah, your guys, it's still very hot where you guys are. When we went to Hawaii, we had a layover in Arizona. And I was like, whew, did not miss this. I can tell you that much. Did not miss that. But I'm sure living in it is just like a whole other, like, just beast, if you will. It's gotta be a lot. For sure. I will say, Arizona has a really cool flyover though. Like right when you're about to land and you just see like I don't even know what you guys call it there, but like the red cliffs and stuff like that. It's so cool. It's such a pretty place to fly over. I don't think I could ever in a million, billion, jillion years live in Phoenix. But it's a really cool place to fly over and be like, wow, ooh, ah, toodaloo. I hate this part of the cutscene. Red Mountain, Sedona Peaks. Okay, yeah, I just wasn't sure what you called it, you know? I just looked and I went, that's a big boulder. I don't want to do it. Nature. Big wrong. Hi, Sam. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Listen, Casey, I haven't even been home. To be honest with you, it's just been a journey. So, like, you have nothing to feel bad about. Didn't I already talk to you? Hi, Levi. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I had to talk to Sophocles. I literally hate Festival Plaza. The fact that this is a forced thing is so awful. Like, can I please just leave? It's all I want to do. There's still more. There's still more. $88 degrees, but it's better than 90. I know, we were literally in like high 90s for so long. And then it finally dropped down to like low 80s-ish. And it's so nice. It's just so much better. You know how you have like tennis shoes, chat, and like there's the pointy parts? Not pointy, but like there's the bottom of it where it connects to the foam, and the foam connects to like where the sole is. Like it's technically like 3 different layers, if you will. That very bottom layer of your shoe, that's typically in most cases like a different color. Those melted to the ground because the pavement has been so hot at my work. So I had to get a new pair of shoes because my shoes melted to the pavement. So, that was unexpected. That was not something I really saw coming. Was for my shoes to get melted to the concrete. But, good old Atlanta. I'm glad we live in a place with winter. That's true. We get winter too, but it's a lot better than the Midwest. Midwest winters are ruthless. Like the fact that the winters where I left, they were like, hey, by the way, quick little FYI, don't drive, because if you're stopped at a red light for too long, your engine could freeze and shut down, and then you're stranded in the middle of the road. And you don't want that. What trainer class is this? Have you guys ever seen an ultra forest trainer? Cartana? He's T-posing. Chat, this man just came up and T-posed on me. Just because he could. You used an X attack. That is horrible, actually. What are you gonna... Okay. I don't really have a counter for you. Actually, no. No, I don't really have a counter for this. Oh. I was that afraid and all you did was that? Okay, never mind. Ultra Forces in the Ultimate Tree. This is fascinating news. Levi! What? There's so much to unpack here. There is so much to unpack on my screen right now. Okay. First and foremost, he's about to send in Dialga. Secondly, Levi with the $100 super chat. Hey, this, like, Brian's gonna repeat all this anyways, but you got in a hit and run with your Camaro and it's been laid to rest on Labor Day weekend. That's when mine happened. High five. Now we're getting a Subi WRX. I'm assuming that's what that means. Thank you so much, gamer. That is so generous of you. I don't know why Brian didn't read that message out loud. Thank you so much, though. I'm so sorry you were in a hit and run. Especially if you had a Camaro. Oh. Brian, where did you come from? Thank you so much, gamer. It means the entire world. We both got our car absolutely just destroyed, for lack of a better word, over Labor Day weekend. So I'm very, very sorry, gamer. But that, like I said, that $100 means more than you could ever know because it has been like the worst time ever for my car to break. Because I was not expecting to have to take all of that on while also now having to pay for insurance and everything else for the first time in my life since I'm turning 26. So it was a very, very stressful time. And as you also probably know, there's just a lot of awfulness that goes into having to buy a new car. So it really does mean the entire world, gamer. And like, it is genuinely so beyond stressful. And like everything helps. You know what I mean? Just because there's so much that goes into it between the documentation and then the licensing and then the title and then the registration and just, you know, it's fee after fee after fee after fee. So thank you so much, gamer. I appreciate it more than you could ever know. And I'm glad that you also got a better car out of it. Hopefully you're not injured as well, by the way. Like, are you okay? Like, are you physically intact? I mean, obviously you're here, so that's at least a good sign. But, like, hopefully you were not in the car when it was a hit and run. Hopefully, fingers crossed. That would be, hopefully, potentially very good. Is Subi a brand or short for Subaru? I believe it's short for Subaru, based off of what Levi said. I could be wrong, though. But I've heard, you know, now you can confidently say, unironically, that's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. You know what I mean? So that's cool, at least. I need to get out of this grass because I am a 𝗏𝗏𝗘 fan. Also, this is very ironic on my screen right now. I am a 𝗏𝗏𝗘 fan. However, not exactly what I'm looking for at this very moment in time. But hi, Mikey. Welcome to the stream, gamer. I almost said scream, and that's a little concerning, but welcome to the stream with a T and not a C. Police reports, etc. It's brutal. I'll post pictures tomorrow. You were driving on the highway on I-20 in Texas. I got a bruised rib and spun into a guardrail? I'm sorry. What? Then you walked 14 miles to the next car? Or next town? Sorry. I, like, combined your message with Kier's. That is insane. That's awful. Oh my gosh. I cannot imagine. That just had to be so terrifying. And in that moment, you're just like, this is it. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry. That is awful. Yeah, thankfully mine was crushed by a security gate. I was in the car while it happened. And it was not a good situation. But I cannot imagine the fear and just like stress and anxiety and panic attacks and flashbacks that just has to come with that situation on your end. I'm so sorry. I kind of just put myself into work mode and force myself to go. I mean, to be honest, that's what I did. Like, that was just my way of coping when I got home from my whole thing. I've been working on a big project for the subathon, to be honest with you. And instead of just like processing what happened and just like taking a day off, I was like, I just have to work, because if I work and I'm thinking, then I can't think about what happened and how terrifying that was. So, I understand that notion. You put your head down and you work, because that is how you make everything stop, to be honest. Or at least repress it so your brain can't think about it and it has to focus on other things, you know? When you say security gate, do you mean like the gate at my friend's condo? Yeah, it's basically... this is how I explained it before. It's way easier if I like... Hold on. It's easier if I do it like this. Okay. So imagine that this is my car. Okay. Car is pink. We'll say gate is green, right? And this is the way to come into the neighborhood. This is the way coming out of the neighborhood. Neighborhood is on a mountain, by the way. So this is the base of the mountain. And going in, you go up the mountain. Coming down, you're coming like off of the mountain. So this gate is a swinging gate. It's not one that goes up and down. It's one that swings outward. So it swings out like this. Everyone following? So then that way, when it's fully open, instead of the gate being like sideways, like it is now, it would basically end up being like this, because it swings this way to be open, right? Everyone following? So basically, what ended up happening was I was at the gate, and the gate was open, because there's a lovely little stop sign that is over here that says stop, wait for gate to open. So I stopped and the gate was open. So I did as any individual would. I went. And in order for the gate to shut, it has to close back this way in order to then be horizontal. And you guys are probably guessing how this went. So I was driving, and the gate that was like this decided that it was going to try and shut. So because of that, we met head on, because there's no lights, there's no sound, there's no indicator on this gate to tell you what this gate is about to do, as a lovely fun fact as well, chat. So as it started to swing shut, we met at almost a head-on angle. Like this. And the other fun thing about this gate is that it has no motion sensors. It has no anything to stop it from once it makes contact with something. So as it makes contact with basically the hood on the passenger side, it keeps going. And it then pushes my hood through my windshield and takes out everything in its path until it finally reaches its starting position of being horizontal again. Levi, you didn't have to donate again. Hold on, I don't even have my chat open. I can't see. I tagged you in a video oh my gosh. I will definitely check it out here. I will definitely check it out here. Thank you so much. Why is the gate that wide to begin with? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. But no, the gate is horrendously designed. And it's definitely a situation where like I could realistically sue. Like, on paper, I absolutely have all the power in the world to sue. I just can't afford a lawyer, and I have trauma from trying to do things in the past, if you will, with court systems and things of that nature. So because of that, this was the damage that was done to my car. My hood went through my windshield, and like I said, it just kept tearing and tearing and tearing. And had I not stopped when I did, it easily could have decapitated anyone in that car. It could have decapitated anyone in that car. So we're kind of in a situation where like, unless they try to sue us, I'm not going to try to sue them. Oh yeah. My car's absolutely totaled. For sure. Yeah, when I called insurance and we got the police report and everything, insurance told me without even seeing a picture of the car. They said, no, your car's done. They said, it's totaled. It's done. So, like I said, we're just waiting for insurance to send me the check. And then I can just pick up the car that's on hold for me. Hopefully I should be able to get it this week. Because we already mailed off the title and everything like that, so... In theory, we should get the check. The check should hit our account. We pick up the car, and then it's just a done deal. What would have happened if it hit something under the hood like the ignition? That's a really great question that I don't really think I want the answer to. I'm going to keep it so real. I'm going to keep it so real. But yeah, that's what happened for everyone who missed it. So yeah, when I say it got crushed by a security gate, that's what I mean. Also, Levi sent me a picture, and I don't want to dox his personal information, so I'm gonna look at this, and I'm just not gonna put it on screen because I think I saw a license plate attached to it, and I'm not trying to dox that information. So like, give me just a second. Yeah, that's a license plate. Oh my gosh, that damage is crazy. Was it raining too? Is that rain? That's awful. My concern is so high for you. And the fact that they just drove away, like, did they find who did it? Like, I know the chances of that are so, like, low. You know what I mean? No, that's crazy. That's insane. I'm so sorry. Like, there should never be a situation like that. License plate is useless now. Yeah, I just feel better not doing it, though. Like, if you guys follow Levi on Twitter and stuff like that, you guys can see his tweet. Just for my own personal peace of mind, I feel better not putting your information like that broadcasted to anyone, you know? Black Zangos looks sick. It's so good, Dino. It's so good. Yeah, all of the shinies in this game are literally insane. We have Black Zangoose. We have Twinkle Toes, literally the stunning Chandelure. So good. Like, Pokemon had the potential to make these shinies real, and they just chose not to. For what reason? We'll never know. Is this a shiny log? It sure is. So it's basically no healing in battle. Trying not to be over leveled. Shiny odds are 1 in 25. set battle mode, so it's not too crazy. Not too crazy. It's just the fact that totems make everything so much harder in this game because of just like the random boost that they can get. Like Palkia with an Omni boost, you're not really walking out of that too easily. Gonna keep it a buck. It makes it a good souvenir. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I told this part of the story the night that it happened, but it's still a really funny addition to the story though. So everyone who lived in the neighborhood where the gate crushed my car at was awful. They were just like elderly people who had nothing better to do with their time than just be awful human beings. Like this group of two elderly men rode their ATV from the top of the mountain down to where my car was for no other reason than for them to get out of their ATV and then call us stupid bitches. They called us like every single horrible word, sentence, everything in the book. To just my friends who were trying to make sure that everything was fine and that my car didn't catch fire and everything like that. They were just awful. And so we ended up obviously like calling the police to get a crash report and stuff like that, just in case they did try to sue or say that it was my fault when like literally what else am I supposed to do kind of a thing. And the sheriff was so over it. He was like, there is zero reason for these people to be harassing you like this. I don't know why they are so hostile when they're like, I don't know how this is your fault kind of a thing. And so he called the tow truck and he was like, all right, I'm getting you guys out of here. Like now, personally. And so the big group of people had left with my other friend with all of our belongings, just so then that way they could not have to wait for everything else. And my one friend, Shan, stayed with me. Bless her. Bless her heart. And sweet Shan did not realize what she was wearing that day. And that'll come into play a little bit down the line. But the police officer was like, so I don't want you to have to wait here for your mom to come and pick you up. I would feel much better just having you guys hop in my car and I have your mom pick you up from like the sheriff's office, because at least in that way you're safe and you don't have people coming down and harassing you, because the people were genuinely just volatile for no reason. Also, hi, Newt for real this time. Kier's hallucinated you coming in earlier. She said, hi, Newt, and you weren't here. So hello for real this time. And honestly, at that point, I was so over like the elderly people yelling at me for whatever reason that I was like, you know what? Sure, fine. So I gave my, oh my God. Why is this not the shiny? Why is that not real? Please be real. It's so good. I don't know how I'm catching this, chat. I'm going to keep it so real with you. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try during this story. So just bear with me as I throw a lot of balls at this thing. So the police officer's like, all right, we'll file everything. You have leech seed. Oh, you're so lame. That's cheating. You can't cheat. That's so annoying. He's like, just get in the back of the car. We'll meet up with the tow truck down the street just because this is like an awkward place because we're like blocking traffic, etc., etc., etc. You can pay the tow truck guy down there and then we can just like move on with our lives, if you will. And so I was like, okay. So Shan and I get in the back of his car and we're at the meetup place and the tow truck pulls up and he's like, all right, the tow truck is here. You guys can get out and like pay him, walk around, whatever, until we're good to go. So I said, okay, smile. So he comes out and he lets me out of the back of the sheriff's car. And Shan, bless her heart, goes, wait, my door won't open. And she goes, is there a reason why I can't get out? Why won't my door open in the back? And the sheriff looks at me He looks at her. We look at each other and he goes, so I have some news for you. Sheriff's cars are designed to keep people in. It would be a horrible design flaw if they were allowed to just open the door. And she goes, wait, you mean you can't just unlock it from the front? And he goes, no. No, I cannot. So she's like dying of embarrassment, right? And then she gets out of the car after he like opens her door and everything, only to realize, and keep in mind, we live in Atlanta. We're like, I don't want to say weed is legal. I don't smoke it. I don't do anything with it. All I know is like, I believe it comes down to like a certain amount of weight that you're allowed to have, or like a certain kind of amount that you're allowed to have before it reaches a point where it's no longer legal. I don't know. I don't do anything with weed. I can't tell you. All I know is there's situations where it's not legal here, is what I'm trying to say. And Shan gets out of the sheriff's car and realizes that she is wearing a neon pink hot leather backpack that is covered in colorful clip art drawn images of marijuana. And then proceeded to have to sit there in the sheriff's office with her neon pink backpack. I'm not kidding either. Hold on. I have a picture of the backpack, chat. Hold on. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. It was like, you can't make it up. She goes, here's how my day has gone. Got into a car accident via a closing gate. Got screamed at by a rude old man for being in said accident. Sheriff very kindly takes us to where we need to go while I am wearing a backpack with a weed art all over it. And this is my backpack that I wore in the back of a cop car, by the way. So, if it's over a certain amount, it's intense somehow. I don't know. Like I said, I don't mess with marijuana, so like I don't really know the laws because they've never really pertained to me, if you will. But it's still really funny. It's so funny. Like, just the odds of all of those things happening in a row. The fact that it was back to back. So we both get Labor Day weekends. Exactly. Our Labor Day was just awesome. Was your accident like on Labor Day too? Because mine was on the 2nd. It was just insanity. So we're still waiting for the police report to come in. Thursday night. Okay. Yeah, mine was like actually like Monday Labor Day, but it was not a good time. I can confidently tell you that much. It was not fun for the friends and family. I know, the 𝗟𝚑 is like actually annoying. I don't know why it has access to leech seed. Like, why is that in your move pool? Like, stop. Personally. That would be awesome if you would. I also wasn't anticipating on catching a 𝗟𝚑. I was anticipating catching like a shanks. You know, like everything else that's been in this entire grass bush area this entire time. This is the one and only time we've ever run into a 𝗟𝚑, by the way. Don't ask me why, I just used a poison type move. Can I ask you your insurance is? I don't know if I can say. All I'll say is it's not Geico. So I'll let you take that as you will. Did anyone die that we want to revive? That's a good question. I don't know, to be completely honest. Hit yourself, please. Thanks. You're just gonna get it back. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this. I'm gonna keep it so real. It's too tanky. Like, I'm gonna try. But I don't know if I can do it. I could definitely check the death box, James. I don't know off the top of my head. Please stop the madness. Please stop the madness. Please stop the madness. Bisexual Sylveon! And it's a gay icon, let me tell you. I wasn't prepared for this. Just gonna keep draining kissing because that's all I can do. At least I get some health back. We're just health swapping back and forth. And I think it's lasting longer. Oh my gosh, the amount it gets back from Leech Seed is so much. Is this thing like unironically holding a big root or something? James, thank you so much. Thank you so much, gamer. I hope you get some good cards out of it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So silly. Okay, I might have to start considering running. I'll let Christianity last for as long as it can. But it's not looking good, chat. I'm gonna keep it real. And I like this Celesteela. I don't think I like it enough to sacrifice Mons. I don't think I like it enough for that. Because we still have a whole other totem trial to do. And I am spooked. I'll say it. I clicked run. I didn't mean to, but I did. Okay, sure. Now there's another one. Hey, pal. I would like to leave. Thanks. Ah, no. Freaking, frackin', flippin' fluffers. Do you have a favorite country artist? I really like 𝗟𝚑𝚘 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚘 I'm not gonna lie to you. I know she's like pop country, if you will. You know, like she's not like country. But is the Streamlit sound working? The last few of them have. The one where it was like, if you spell applesauce with just A's, you can call it, like that one worked. And then the one for you like doing the packs and like purchasing them went through. Yeah, I don't know. Pokeballs are weird. I don't understand the odds and the averages as to like why it works in certain percentages better than others. It makes no sense to me. I have given up on trying to like understand any of it, to be honest with you. I just smile and nod at this point. First I said mine, which is Kane Brown. Oh, another one I really like is Sam Smith. No, not Sam Smith, Sam Hunt. Maybe it's just mine, but I didn't hear it. Wait, chat, did you guys not hear the Streamlits? What? Did you guys hear the alert when he purchased them? Did you guys hear any dono sounds at all today? Like any of them? No alert sounds the entire stream have worked? Not one? Why? Oh my gosh, you didn't have to do $10 to test. Thank you so much, Levi. Hold on. I'm going to turn off the background music just so there's literally nothing but my voice. Any day now. Any day now. Yeah, that didn't work. Why can I hear it, but you guys can't? What? Because I literally just heard flying boxers would like to have an awesome affirmation. Please, Kay, thanks. What? Hold on, chat. We're going full screen. Hold. What? Okay, if I do this. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Chat, are you holding? Nope. What? 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 I don't... What? How? What am I supposed to hold on to? Your horses, chat. All of your horses. I don't... Hold on, chat. FaceTime Christian. I'll give you guys at least music in the background.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Are you watching my stream? Are you aware of what's happening? Or no?
I mean, I have you muted and I've been in and out from time to time. Why?
So, can you think of any reason why I can hear my alerts, but chat can't?
If you open up your Elgato software, is it muted for stream?
Nope. It is also routed to the Elgato in my actual, like, system sound settings. And why people would just, like, randomly not be able to hear them today. Because I have changed 0 settings.
Wait, so randomly as in they sometimes do and sometimes don't, or they haven't been able to the entire stream?
Ever since I have come back to streaming tonight, not a single sound alert has been able to be heard by my chat. Although I have changed 0 settings from the last time I streamed where they worked fine.
I mean, It's all good. I mean, there are probably a few reasons why this could be. If you go into Streamlabs, is your alert sound still there, or did it self-delete? But you can hear them.
Yeah,
correct?
I can hear them. They're going off in my ears. Chat can't hear it, though.
I mean, it'd be so much easier if I were there. Okay, so it might be an OBS issue. And you said it's routed correctly?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Alright.
in like System Sounds Volume Mixer, if I go to where it says OBS browser page, which is what all your alerts are connected to, it's connected to the Wavelink special effects.
Okay.
And then if you go into the Wavelink under special effects, it is not muted for chat.
Okay, what I would do then is I would go into the system sound settings, I would change it to something random, and then I would change it back to sound effects.
What if I told you I did that?
Okay. When a sound effect, if you open up your Wavelink and a sound effect goes off, can you hear it on the bottom bar on your stream mix? Or is it only going off in your headphones?
It's a great question. Let's test it. Oh. Now I can't hear it at all. Yeah, now I can't hear him.
Did you see any Wavelink? Any like audio lines in your software?
No.
Okay, so that means that it's not connecting to your Wavelink, or it's not being picked up by your Wavelink. Yeah, so it's probably in your master sound settings. Maybe try and change it to like aux 1 and test it and see if it gets read that way.
Okay, aux 1 is not muted.
Okay.
No. Nothing.
So you can't hear it either?
Not anymore. I could hear it before, and then when I changed it from special effects to like aux 1 and then I put it back to special effects, it's gone. In your computer, when you go to System Sounds and Volume Mixer, what is your output device?
System sound output. I mean, my output is just my headphones.
Okay, I just want to be sure because that's what mine is too.
Yeah.
So I was just making sure that I didn't.
Yeah. Something to do. Have you updated your Wavelink recently?
I did it when they had the update because it reset all of my settings and then I had to put them back.
Right. I mean, another thing you can try and do is delete the sound effects from your Wavelink and then add it back. I'm pretty much just trying to think of anything.
Yes, my Wavelink is the latest version.
Okay, good.
I mean, I just don't know if that's going to fix anything if I change it to something that's not special effects and then still doesn't work.
Change it back to special effects. See if it seems like this weird Wavelink thing. What you can also do is just completely close out a Wavelink in your task manager and then go back into it. I don't know if that'll reset all your settings, though, and I'd feel bad. Because at least stream's running well. Haven't seen any lag. Everything's going good. It's just the alerts right now, which can be a post fix, which is at least nice.
Yeah, I just had no idea they weren't working the entire stream.
I didn't know either. I've seen all the alerts. I have not been using my ears.
Yeah, no, I can't hear anything.
Okay. Honestly, this could be something as easy as resetting your computer. I would personally, as someone who like hates technology issues, I would honestly just leave it for now. Maybe pin a message that just says like alert sounds aren't working, still appreciate everything or whatever, and we can honestly fix it tonight or tomorrow or whatever. I'm sure it's an easy fix.
I mean, I'm sure it is too. I just...
Yeah. No, the things that you did, I would have done as well. So I'm sure it's just something that you need to like reset your computer for, or look at Streamlabs and see if there's some weird thing in Streamlabs that happened. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine though. You know, stream's still running, stream's still good. Shout out Levi and 𝗔𝗏𝗏 for support and stuff like that. Everything seems to be going good. It's probably just a stupid computer thing.
Thanks.
Hey, you're so welcome. You're really pretty.
Chat, he thinks I'm pretty.
Tell me I'm pretty.
He thinks I'm pretty.
Guilty.
Anyways, have a good night. I love you. Goodbye.
I love you. Goodbye.
Okay. Anyways, so, chat, we're cooked. We're cooked. We got nothing. We're doomed. Silence and the sound of it is all that we have to keep ourselves going today. I'm very sorry. I don't know. We'll try resetting the computer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a big fan of the Wave XLR. It's caused me a lot of problems. So I don't know why this is just like a random thing that just decides it's gonna be a thing every now and then. But you guys have a once in a lifetime opportunity for silent donos. It's crazy because it's caused me like none. It causes me issues at least once a week. Because it either resets the settings, it doesn't save the settings that I have just decide that they're randomly not gonna work, and then it's this whole big thing. It's so unreliable. Like, I just don't understand who, what, when, where, wow, or like, I don't. Silent donos, get them while you can. Thank you, or Levi. You don't have to do that. I appreciate you. You were in a James sandwich, which is why. Thank you so much, Levi, for that 10. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Hear that, chat? Silent donos. The silent killers. You heard it from Levi here first. Get them while you can. Thank you, Levi. You have donated so much money today. Please be sure, like, obviously, like, Taco Talk. Here's my silent Mando. See, now we're all in balance. We've got a train of yellows. Of lellos. I appreciate you, James. I appreciate you, Levi. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. I haven't heard the Taco Talk in so long. It's true. It's been a minute. I hope life has been treating you well, gamer. Thank you, thank you. But, I mean, like I said, I just know that you have been going through a lot, to put it simply, as well. And so, I just want to be sure that you are able to take care of yourself from the obviously very traumatic event that happened to you as well. So, that's what matters to me, you know? Is that you are okay. Because I know what I've gone through. And I know how much that has impacted me. And I just don't want it to be a situation where it impacts you, you know? Because that's the last thing you need on your plate when accidents happen is more stress. So I'm just being sure. But it's what I'm here for, gamer. I'm just glad that everything is okay. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. This is the right one, right? Yeah! I was gonna say, I'm literally just going off of memory at this point. Okay, and then I would like this. Thank you. And then I think it's this one up here. Yeah. I would like that one, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, Dan and Shay. Yeah, we went to their concert a few weeks ago. Apparently they're from Georgia. And so it was really cool because they were like, this is our hometown. This is our stuff. I'm sorry we had technical issues. We're going to make this last as long as we can. What the heckin' heck? What? 𝗔𝗎𝗓𝚗𝚗? What do you mean? I'm glad you and the peeps are okay. This might help you out at least a little. I'm not done with Violet. Just caught the legendary long cow with the premier ball, first ball. Also, hi, 𝗔𝗎𝗓𝚗. Thank you so much for the $50 bomb. Thank you, gamers. Like I said, it genuinely does help so much. And, like, I know subathon's coming in. Like, I obviously want to make sure that, like, you know, you guys at least get something, you know, for your donations and stuff like that. Because it really does mean the entire world. 𝗏𝗏𝚘𝚗𝚗 goes crazy, by the way, chat. But like I said, just know that it means more than you guys could ever know, because oh my gosh, that is a +3 attack bonus. I'm gonna need you to calm down immediately. Like I said, everything helps out so much. So much. Because it's just like I said, there's so much shenanigans that go along with everything, and just like all of the hidden fees that you didn't even realize could be a fee, and now it's there and you're like, all right, well, there's another $200 and stuff like that, you know? I did get to see Dylan Marlowe as well. Yeah, he ended up singing a rock cover of Back to December, which was really funny. He's like, yeah, our guitarist is from this area, and so because of that, we're going to do something a little silly tonight, if that's cool with you. And I was like, yeah, it's cool with us. And he's like, so we're going to play Back to December, like Derek's version, or whatever the heck the guitarist's name was, or something like that. And they just played a rock cover of Back to December, and I was like, what is going on here? What is happening? But it was really awesome. It was a really good tour. But no, genuinely, you guys are so beyond appreciated. Thank you so much for all the love. You guys are so kind and so generous. And like I said, I know that a lot of people are probably like waiting till subathon and stuff like that, just so that way they actually get something out of donating in return. So just know that it does mean a lot that you guys chose to donate, just knowing it's not impacting a time or anything like that, you know? So thank you. Also, no, please don't feel bad, James. Also, Logan, I did see you. Don't feel bad about it. It's genuinely better that I know, because then that way I can fix it and at least know that it's an issue. I would much rather have that be a case than have it be subathon and me think that all of the alerts are going to work fine and then have it not be fine. You know what I mean? Because we're doing subathon from my place. So I would much rather know that things like that aren't working. Sleepy monkey! What do you mean? What is happening? What did... I also hate car dealerships. They're awful. They are the worst imaginable. Like, again, I don't know how I'm like, hey, like $15,000 is my max budget. I simply cannot go over that. And then in this economy, they're like trying to make me sign for $19,000. Like, that's just not happening. that's just not possible. Like, I don't know who can afford that in today's economy. Like, I don't get it, you know? But thank you so much, 𝗖𝗎𝗏𝗍𝗓 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and James and Levi and Uni and all of the people who've been so beyond generous today. It means more than you guys could ever know. It really does. And I know I sound like a broken record, but like, I know that I have been not able to be consistent this entire last month because of traveling to Hawaii and then my internet going out and then my car and then. So it genuinely means more than you could ever know. So my heart goes out to all of you guys. Like I said, I know subathon is coming up. So the fact that you guys are kind enough to even consider this as an option and just like supporting, knowing that like it's not impacting a timer or you're not getting anything in return, it does show how generous you guys are. And that is something that I absolutely do not take for granted in a million, billion, jillion years. You guys are so kind and so amazing. And I just want you guys to know that you guys are appreciated. And I'm glad that hopefully you guys are doing something for yourselves to do self-care and like treat yourself because you deserve it, you know? You know what I mean, jelly beans? Oh, no, you're good. For what it's worth, James, stream issues like that bother Vandy way more than they do me. Like, I would much rather have, like, stream sound effects not work than have my internet not function. You know what I mean? Because if it's sound effects, then I can still stream. You know, stream quality is really not impacted that much, you know? Whereas like internet, I physically can no longer stream. You know? So Vandy gets a lot more stressed about like small things like that not working than I do. But trust me, you have nothing in a million, billion, jillion years to feel bad for. I am just glad that you guys are here, that you guys are having a wonderful time. You know, that you guys at least pay attention to stream enough to tell me that it's an issue. Because like, as Levi said, I would much rather know and have the time before subathon to fix it than not know and then be like, uh-oh, stinky. You know what I mean? So. We're just going to say that everyone in chat is definitely, we can only hear your voice. All right. That is one way to go about it. You're enjoying the game, drinking a whiskey. You know what? I hope you're having a great time. The shiny hunting in that game is really good. And by good, I mean easy. They make it way too easy to get shinies in that game. So, you at least have that going for yourself. Did you get the egg at Paniola yet? I did. It was the Sylveon actually on our team. I had to remember what it was. But yeah, it was the Sylveon that we're using right now. Which was ironic because in the route before Paniola Ranch, Sylveon was an encounter and we ended up getting something that we didn't want to get in Paniola Ranch instead. And we were like, oh, darn. It would have been really cool if we would have been able to get Sylveon. And I was like, it's fine. I'll just get the egg and we'll hatch it and hopefully it's good. And then we hatched the Sylveon. And we went, oh, okay. You were hunting Skiploon for 6 hours yesterday. Honestly, I feel like not making a sandwich, though, makes it feel like regular shiny hunting almost. Because I feel like without it, it makes it way too easy and, like, just not as fun, to be honest with you. Because you're just like, all right, surely it's happening soon. Surely it's happening soon. And then you get it in, like, 5 seconds. You're like, wow, that's so crazy. You know? And then you're just like, ah, ooh, ah, shiny, crazy. And they just, like, they lose their touch. You know? I feel like if someone's like, oh yeah, I found shiny Shinx, you know, it doesn't hold the same weight that it used to, you know? Because you just find shinies like they're candy nowadays. So they just don't have that, like, really cool aspect to them anymore. You know, unless it's something that's not available in like a newer game, you know? Oh, also, Logan, your awesome affirmation. I got so distracted. Is time to get your shit together. Is there anything you've had on your to-do list for way too long? Take a little time today to write down anything you've been putting off. It's time to come up with a plan of attack and get that shit done. Ta-da! Ta-dee and ta-da. Two of my coworkers gave me 2 bottles of tequila from Mexico. I am happy that you like tequila. Or hopefully at least you like tequila. Tequila is something I cannot do. It is yucky. Stinky. Yucky. I straight up told my brother, I was like, if anyone tries to get you to take a shot of tequila, they do not care about you as an individual. And that man has been scarred for life ever since he tried Shan's Angry Orchard. Man took 1 sip of an Angry Orchard, said that is awful. And ever since then, he has not trusted a single drink anyone has handed his way. Vodka is better. I would rather take a shot of vodka than tequila any day. Any day. I would do warm vodka over tequila. Let me make that abundantly clear. Like, that is the level in which I would rather do that. Tequila for me is that I want to buzz fast. I don't care if I like it. I don't know. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten a buzz fast off of anything. Because I'm not going to lie, alcohol doesn't impact me that much. If anything, I feel like it makes my brain just slow down. Because I feel like my brain's just constantly running like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I think that's the undiagnosed ADHD. But I don't know. Like, I'll drink the same amount that my friends do. And they are like drunk or tipsy. You know what I mean? And at that point, I'm like, wow, I feel good. My brain is functioning at a normal human's level right now. And like, this is what it's like to have one thought come at a time. That's crazy. So like, I've only ever been hungover once. And it was PAX East 2020. It was right before everything shut down. That's the only time I've ever been like hungover. And even then, I don't even remember being drunk. I remember I woke up the next day and I felt awful. But at no point was I like feeling a little silly, feeling a little goofy. You know what I mean? Where you get that like almost like giddiness, I guess is the word. So like, I don't know. It does make me feel like I'm a little bit of a buzzkill at parties for that reason though. Because like, other people will drink and they're like, woo! You know what I mean? And I'm like, hey everyone, how's it going? I can't get on that level. And the amount that I have to drink to get on that level is just, it's way too much. You know? And then I don't want to feel like garbage the next day. Because I had to do that much. Oh my gosh, download 𝗠𝗏𝗋𝗋 is actually absurd. Wine gets me the worst. Wine is also yucky. Hey, that's a friend. My brain works like 15 seconds slower and my head gets fuzzy. Yeah, I think that's pretty comparable. Like, I think that's definitely really valid. Oh. I did not think I would crit one shot of Servine with quick attack. Right. I mean, the crit didn't help. I definitely think the crit mattered. I absolutely think crit mattered. Let's test it. Because I don't get a crit here, right? Yeah, I would have been fine. I would have been fine. That's tough. That's tough. Crit mattered. Crit mattered. I've gotten a lot of crits today. Just even on like my side playthroughs that I'm doing, because I am doing like a little something on the side where I'm going through a game. And like, I think I got 3 crits in one battle with like no ability or like item impacting my moves or crit rate. And I was like, what are we doing here? Like, what is happening, you know? And I still don't know. The good news is though, chat, the encounter rate in this cave is actually really high. If you can't tell by the fact that I get an encounter like every 5 steps over here. And because of that, there is technically the shiny claws. Oh, I would love to stand. That would be so nice. Hold on, chat. Going up. Going up, everyone. Hold on. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Oh, standing feels so good. I've been sitting all day. You have a standing desk? I do. It's a lifesaver, to be honest with you. It's so good. You love wine? I don't know. I have been told by every single person who likes wine the sentence of, and I quote, if you don't like wine, you haven't found the right wine, or you don't drink the right wine. Trust me, comma, I drink the right wine. And I say, so what's the right wine? And they're like, well, I like wine that is fruitier, drier, and then they're like, just try it. You'll like mine. And then I try theirs. And then I have to stop myself from the gag reflex because I'm trying to be respectful. And then it tastes awful every single time. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't like wine. And that's the cycle every single time. You only have 1 Steam achievement left on Dark Urge. That is crazy, Henry. Oh my gosh, another shiny. Hey guys, so I'm gonna keep it real. This shiny does count. Because the rule for the shiny odds being 1 in 25 is that we are allowed to get any shiny as long as we are not actively hunting for it. As long as we are trying to go from point A to point B in a location without like spinning in circles trying to get an encounter, then it counts. And because I was only trying to go from point A to point B out of this cave, this encounter counts. So I need nickname suggestions. So if you have a nickname for this pocket monster, you let me know. Lemon drops are so good. I wish I could just get him as like an actual drink and not just a shot. Lemon drops are amazing. Green tea shots, amazing. White tea shots, also amazing. I did the thing where I tried to make the poll in the game again, chat. Don't ask me how. Alrighty. There is your poll, chat. Use your democratic right to vote. Patrick Mahomes is nuts. You have your options of Nemo, Smiles, Sunkissed. Oh, I didn't see Sunscreen. How did that not show up? Sorry. Know that you are honorarily on the list. For some reason, it just didn't show up for me until now. Have a good night, Dino. It was wonderful to see you again, gamer. I hope you're doing well. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope work is fantastic for you tomorrow. Good luck, gamer. Yours was also missed? Wait, which one did you have? Oh, Aaron Rodgers. I think it was already submitted when I did that. You type sun-kissed? Yeah. Oh, sun-skit? No, sorry. It's sun-kissed. I'm not gonna lie. I think I was in the habit of typing surskit, and I combined sun-skit. I can't say it anymore. I combined surskit with the word that you typed. I'm doing my best, chat. I'm doing my best, chat. I'm doing my best, chat. When I sound a personal taste, I love it, but I know a lot of people who don't. I'm no snob. I just get box wine. I pray for quantity over quality. You know what? That's fair. That's her Midwestern spelling. Chat, I've been alive. That's just really the baseline here. I have been alive. And that's all I can offer you. But yeah, the three things I always tell people I won't do is beer, wine, and tequila. I will drink like almost anything that is not that. Rum, great. Whiskey, great. I would rather drink whiskey straight than try to drink wine. Like, straight up. Bourbon would do it over that. Like, what about margarita? Well, margaritas have tequila in it. So that's just like, it's kind of an instant no because of that. All right, you guys voted for Nemo, by the way. Alrighty. Nemo has multi-scale, which is actually kind of crazy. Feint Attack, Brine, Aqua Ring, and Tearful Look is the moveset that we're running. I'm going to send it to the box just for the purposes of that. Considering the fact that it doesn't have schooling, it's not going to be Big Fish, which is kind of tough. You had apple-flavored Fireball yesterday. Interesting. Interesting. What's in the death box? We meant to check and we forgot. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hi, Vileplume. Am I fighting with 𝗖𝗎𝗓𝗔𝗏𝗓𝗔𝗐𝗓𝗔? Is 𝗖𝗎𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 on my team? Hold on. But yeah, I think we meant to check and we forgot. So give me just a second. I don't think we have much in there, to be honest with you. Oh, you have Rough Skin. That's not a good time. I just can't remember what run is what. Because I know we had a Grand Bull that died, but I think Grand Bull was like run 1. Pumpkin season means pumpkin hard ciders. I can't remember if I've tried cider or not. Team Rocket is on your side with a 𝗏𝗏𝗘. In 𝗏𝗏𝗘 we trust, chat. Let me tell you. I am a 𝗏𝗏𝗘 supporter. I'd love to see my boy Gliscar's custom shiny. I've seen it before. I think it's red. Wait, are you going to Vala's? Are you going to Vala's pumpkin patch? I'm jealous. I'm gonna live vicariously through you. That was like my happy place. I love Vala's so much. I don't know. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it probably is, because I don't think there's another pumpkin patch people would go to in Omaha that's not Vala's. Like, there's something about going up the gravel road and seeing the neighbors who always have the same lawn ornaments that they've had for the last 20 years line their way all the way up to Vala's, and you pull in that gravel road and you park your car and you walk inside and you get that nice smell of like the kettle corn and the pumpkin and all of that. Ashley? My best friend in the whole wide world? Listen, we can both miss Valis together. Ashley, I miss you so much. I miss you so much. Delcat is so cute and underrated. I also don't know if it's me, but it looks like an evolution. No, that's fair. It gives off similar vibes, for sure. It absolutely does. You're so valid for that. Are you doing the Ditto encounters? I don't think we need them, to be honest with you. We might go back for them if we need them afterwards, but like, the fact that we have like a Dialga in the box, like we have so much power in the PC that I think I'm just gonna save them for just the case of if we need it. I miss you too. Thank you. I'm really sad. I was really hoping that I could save enough money to come to Europe this winter, you know, like we had planned on. And then my car got totaled, as a lovely fun fact. So we've been going through the whole car process right now because a security gate closed on my car and almost decapitated me and my friends because it was a swinging gate that didn't have proper motion sensors and didn't stop upon impact. It took the hood of my car, pushed it through my windshield, and just kept swiping until it shut. Sure did. So, Cammy the Camry is totaled. And it's been a time. I got yelled at by the elderly. I have a crazy video I could send you. It's been awful, actually. So, we're waiting for the insurance check to give me enough to buy half a car. And then I said, oh no, there goes all my money to buy a new car. So, I'm so sad. But like, that's half a car. It is half of a car. Also, James, I have crazy news for you. Would you believe me if I told you the only Pokemon that we have as a death this run is a Electrike? I did so good this run, chat. This is our only death. His name is Pickle Rick the Electrike. Also, Ashley, here. I'll send you this video real quick. I'll send it on Twitter. So what you're about to see is the fact that, so my car got totaled. We were leaving an Airbnb up in the mountains, and the gate to the neighborhood was like at the base of the mountain, if you will. And that's where the gate crushed my car. And so my friend had pulled up her car next to mine in order to get my friend and everyone's belongings out. So then that way she could take a majority of the group and like bring them home while I and one of my other friends who stayed behind with me dealt with the sheriff's officer who had to come fill out the accident report, all that kind of stuff. And the elderly who, I'm just gonna say, run this neighborhood because they're all just retired elderly folks who bought a cabin up in the mountains. They have nothing better to do than to be angry and senile. And so this group of two elderly men rode down from the top of the mountain on their ATV, pulled up their ATV next to my car, got out of their car, and then he proceeded to just cuss out my friends. Just called us every single word in the book. They called us stupid bitches. Just because they could. So yeah, I'm gonna send this to you on Twitter. This is the video that one of my friends got of the old man coming out and just cussing us out and calling us every single... This is part of the conversation too. This is probably a third of what happened. So the entire first half is missing. This is only when it escalated to the point where she said, oh, I need to start recording. Also, thank you for reviving Pickle Rick. It is an honor, let me tell you. It is an honor. I appreciate it. I don't know if Val's is the place, but they said this place you can rent a fire pit and have a fire burn as much burn as you want for 4 hours. That sounds right. Val's is so big. And they keep adding on to it every year. So there's probably even more than there was when I left. But it's just a giant pumpkin patch. They have dog races. They have, like, they just have everything, to be honest with you. There's obviously, like, your corn mazes. There's little, like, obstacle courses that are actually kind of fun. They have a chicken's coop where they have eggs that are kind of like dodgeballs that you can throw at each other. Like, the map of Valas is massive. And a part of the massive area is a little bonfire area where you can rent a little, like, bonfire area and you can just do whatever you want as long as you have it for, like, that amount of time. However, if you go to Valas, I will tell you, James, as my Iowa representative in this chat, the kettle corn, fire. Like, people will stockpile, purchase Valas kettle corn just so they can have it year round. So, especially if you can get a place where they just made it fresh, because they just have a whole bunch of different pop-ups there. The Valas kettle corn is an Omaha, Nebraska staple. And you cannot leave Valas without it. But yeah, for anyone who cares, this is our box. So when I say we have power in the PC, this is what we're dealing with. We have Quality, level 13, Calm Nature Pressure as an ability. We have Raw, the Larvesta, Bold Nature Gooey as an ability. We have Squirk, the Emolga, Naive Nature Unnerve as an ability. We have Casper, the Nidorina, Naive Nature with Desolate Land. We have Badoofus, the Babarrel, Calm Nature with Toxic Boost. We have Nyx, the Absol, Bold Nature Iron Fist as an ability. We have Baja Blast, the Carablast, Quiet Nature with Hydration. Volxion gifted 5 packs. Chat, if you guys would like free Streamloots packs, you guys can go to streamloots.com/lins. And Volxion just gave away 5 free packs. So you guys don't have to pay your hard-earned money for packs. So thank you so much, Volxion. That's so kind of you. I hate humans. I hate humans as well. I just realized I have James and Ashley in chat. We're surrounded by Iowans, chat. We're surrounded by Iowans. Thank you so much, Volxion. So kind of you, gamer. But wearing the Iowa Hawkeyes jacket in Husker territory, that's just the most Midwestern thing I think I've heard in a minute. It's just the, like, you know, the pop of the collar, like, yeah, I'm a Hawkeyes fan. As you're walking into a place that's just decked out in Husker stuff, and you're like, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm from Iowa. I'm a Hawkeyes fan. You know? So... go back. The Absol looks so sick. Yeah, this is the Absol. We love Absol. I'm telling you, we have so much power in the PC, chat. It's crazy. We have Fish, the Gyarados, Stamina as an ability. It's rocking and rolling. We have Rar XD, the lovely Dialga, which is based off its Pokemon Mystery Dungeon design, for those of you who do not know. We have Welch, the grape-flavored Hippopotas. We have Brat, the Chingling, Lax Nature with Electric Surge. We have Stuffed Cheese, the Stuffle, Brave Nature with Defeatus as an ability, which is just a tough time, but it will evolve and the ability will change when it evolves, and that's what matters. And then we have Nemo with Multiscale, and then we have Pickle Rick, the Electrike. So, because we have this much power in the PC, I don't think we need to go do dittos. You know? I think we're kind of chilling when it comes to encounters. However, for those of you who don't know who we have on the team, this will probably be the last thing I do before I end, unfortunately. Mainly just because I have to finish project FIWB tonight, and I have to get just everything prepped for that, so that way it's just good for tomorrow. But I also have work tomorrow, which is stinky, chat. But we're so back. Streams will be regular again. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm excited because I've missed streaming so much. So it's stinky. I know, it's like 10:30. It's sad, chat. But we have Zook, the Zangoose, hardy nature, huge power as an ability, holding the Light Ball. Quick attack, Fury Cutter, Brick Break, and Hone Claws. We have Ariel, the Sylveon, timid nature, Chlorophyll as an ability, holding the Mental Herb with Draining Kiss, Quick Attack, a Tail Whip, and Drill Run. We have Is It a Porygon? I'll let you be the deciding vote. Our starter, the shiny Solgaleo. Hasty Nature, Torrent as an ability with Sunsteel Strike, Zen Headbutt, Flash Cannon, and Wake Up Slap. You will notice we have Pokerus on the team as well. Not everyone has it, but we do have Pokerus. We also have Christy Anna T, our lovely Pokemon Unite random who is gay and fabulous and smokes a lot of weed. Bashful Nature, Moody as an ability, Low Kick, Headbutt, Brick Break, and Feint Attack. We have Twinkle Toes, the Chandelure, our Careful Nature, Parental Bond Chandelure with Smog, Confused Ray, Flame Burst, and Hex. And then last but not least, we have our second encounter that we got this game, Reginald the Regigigas. Bashful Nature, Tinted Lens as an ability, holding its emotional support, Old Gateau that I refuse to take away from him. With Foresight, Dizzy Punch, Knock Off, and Confused Ray. And this chat is our squad. This is our army of pocket monsters that we are using for the greater good. Reginald, isn't it beautiful? Isn't he such a distinguished individual? This is such a sad time for Streamloot audio to not work. I don't know who played that card, but I'm gonna refund you because the Streamloot's audio is just not working today. That way you don't like lose the card, because I feel bad that it's not working today. It was you? I got you. Yeah, audio's not working today. I FaceTime Vandy and everything, and we tried to get it to work, and it still didn't work. So we're gonna try resetting my PC and hope that that solves the problem, but it is what it is, you know? So we're gonna see if we can get it fixed before subathon. I'm 99% positive that me just restarting my PC will fix everything, but we'll see. It's because it hates me. No, it's done it for every single donation alert today as well. I was always afraid I was gonna miss something because I can't hear it and I don't have the audio cue for it. But yeah, it just hasn't worked for any dono alert all day. So even people who donated like $100, silence. Silence. But I can hear it, which is the weird thing. So like, I don't know how I can hear it, but you guys can't. It makes no sense to me. But with that being said, Chatteroni and Cheese, it has been wonderful to spend this last almost 3 hours-ish with you guys. Streams are back, which is massive. Tomorrow I won't be live because I have work and a concert. So I won't be live tomorrow, but I will, or I should be live. It all depends on the car dealership and like when I have to go down there and get the car and how long that takes and just everything like that. However, if at all possible, I will be live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then guess what, chat? I hope you're not sick of me because we will not stop streaming with Subathon. It is an uncapped Subathon. Vandy will be here. It'll be on my Twitch, his YouTube. It'll be simulcasted. Project FIWB will be there, front and just forefront of everything. So you're not gonna want to miss it because it's gonna be silly and it's gonna be shenanigans. I love you too, Nugget. I miss you so much. I hope life is treating you well. We definitely need to catch up soon. Definitely, definitely. And then, you know, hopefully in the future, all of the money that I had saved up to come and visit you won't have to go towards getting a new car. I can't believe that just happened. Anyways, chat. Oh my gosh. Yes, we can set up a video chat date. I would love that so much. Absolutely. Things we must do. Things we have to do. But I'll let you guys, it's been a minute since I've said this, so we're gonna run it back. Are you ready? Chat, in case no one has told you today, I'm proud of you. And whether that's you just existing another day, whether that's you getting up and going to work even when you wanted to call out and you were really brave and you decided you weren't gonna call out because you need the money because the economy's awful, I'm proud of you. Whether that's you doing something really good and like acing your test or whatever you had to do for school, I'm really proud of you. And you know what? Even if your accomplishment today was just existing at a bare minimum level, I am proud of you for existing another day, okay? There is only one of you. Nobody can ever replace you. And so because of that, it is very important that you do self-care. So make sure to eat your snacks and drink your water and sleep. Sleep is important. I'm really bad at that one. But you need to sleep. You gotta listen to doctor's orders if you have orders from the doctor. And you gotta take care of yourself. Because no matter what, nobody can ever replace you and you matter. So you gotta do all the things to take care of your one body that you get in this lifetime. So with all that being said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the love today. You guys like are so beyond generous, and I'm so beyond thankful for every single one of you guys, because I know you guys could have saved that money for subathon and had the timer go up and like, you know, get more stream out of it, if you will. But you guys chose to donate it today when you obviously did not have to in a million billion years. And that means a lot to me because I was not expecting any of that when I went live today. And like I said, every single dollar counts. Every single thing means so much because, you know, waking up with panic attacks is not very fun. And that's what I've been doing for like the last week because of all of this car stuff. So I appreciate you guys. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your night, gamers. I will see you guys all, not tomorrow, but the next day. Have a good night, gamers. Goodbye. I didn't hit the end button, did I? Nope. I thought I did. I fat clicked it. Here we go. Bye.